Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. Al Jazeera reports that Israeli strikes across southern Lebanon and the capital, Beirut, have killed at least 14 people. This comes a day after Israel threatened to target Lebanon's main border crossing with Syria, forcing its closure. 4 people were killed in Beirut's southern suburbs on Sunday, while 10, including a family of 6, died in southern Lebanon. A further 39 people were wounded in Beirut's John neighborhood. These attacks follow Hezbollah's rocket fire into Israel in response to the U.S.-Israeli war on Iran. Hezbollah claimed a cruise missile strike on an Israeli warship, though Al Jazeera could not verify this. Since March 2, Israeli attacks have resulted in over 1,400 deaths, including 126 children, and displaced more than 1.2 million people. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has reiterated calls for talks with Israel to prevent southern Lebanon from experiencing destruction on the scale seen in Gaza. As Iran continues its airstrikes against neighboring countries, Anwar Gargash, an advisor to the President of the United Arab Emirates, stated today that Iran's regional strategy will lead to an increased influence of Israel in the Persian Gulf region. According to a report from Zio Sabah, Gargash confirmed that the UAE is prepared to join any U.S.-led or international action aimed at ensuring the safety of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz. His remarks to the media highlighted that Iran's tactics would, in fact, make the U.S. role more concrete rather than diminishing it, and would lead to Israel's growing prominence in the Persian Gulf. Earlier, the UAE news agency WAM reported that authorities in Sharjah were addressing an incident following an attack on the important Khor Fakkan port in the Gulf of Oman, with no immediate reports of injuries. Al Jazeera reports that Israeli National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir has outlined plans to establish a death row specifically for Palestinian prisoners. This development follows the Israeli government's recent approval of the death penalty as a punishment for certain offenses. Minister Ben-Gvir reportedly expressed his enthusiasm for these plans, which would introduce a dedicated facility for those Palestinian prisoners condemned to death. The move is expected to have significant implications for the treatment of Palestinian detainees within the Israeli justice system. According to multiple Hong Kong media outlets, a random stabbing incident occurred in Shenyang, Liaoning Province, China. A man armed with a knife reportedly attacked passersby over a distance of approximately 100 meters, with some reports indicating that 4 people died. Videos and photos posted on social media show individuals lying on the street, bleeding. The assailant reportedly died after falling from a building. However, local authorities have not yet publicly disclosed information about the incident, and the exact number of casualties remains unknown. This report is from NTV Seabud News. LBC reports Scottish First Minister John Swinney intends to press ahead with a Scottish independence referendum by 2028 if the Scottish National Party secures a majority in the upcoming Holyrood elections. Swinney stated in an interview with the Sunday Times that it would be eminently reasonable and achievable for Scotland to become an independent nation within 18 months following a yes vote, referencing the timeline of the 2014 referendum. He also highlighted his vision for an activist government focused on economic growth. However, his remarks have drawn criticism from opposition leaders. Scottish Conservative leader Russell Findlay expressed concern that Swinney is deadly serious about breaking up the UK and feared a Labour government under Keir Starmer might yield to the SNP's demand. Meanwhile, Scottish Labour Deputy Leader Jackie Baillie dismissed Swinney's focus on independence as a diversion from the SNP's government record and a lack of new ideas, arguing the election should prioritize the NHS, youth opportunities, and the economy. Swinney, despite past electoral setbacks, remains confident in the SNP's current strong position in opinion polls. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.